Introduce her to my mans, we can't fuck past her. Back 3 in the story, hot box the booth, ain't even need blood. Ain't bring bro up on the drill, cause Millie on my main tap. But we can slot this bitch once you see a op, you better fat. Money dumped the whole 30, why we call his ass step free on the field.
What's up, guys? Like that's funny, I ain't gonna lie. What's up, guys? Today, you finna talk about a new story time, you feel me? And the story time finna be about on how my mans got robbed. So look, this was like, oh yeah, and my girl, she finna be talking about my hair also, guys, so yeah, shout out her. So yeah, so this is during the summer, and I was chilling, and my peoples was gone. Like they was where I was being watched by, they was out. So, yeah. So I ain't gonna lie, I was low key at the house bored, and at the time I used to just leave the house just before I got shot and all that. So, at the time I used to just leave the house. So I was bored, and I was like, you know what? I saw one homeboy post on his story that I ain't talked to in a minute. So I hit him up and I was like, yo, what the fuck I say? I was just like, yo, what you been on and all that. And we was just talking for a little minute on the phone. And I was like, you trying to link up? Cause he was nearby. Like when he told me where he was at, he was nearby. So I was like, you trying to link up? I ride my bike down there. And he was like, yeah. And I ended up texting my god sister. And you did the first one? Well, no. Yeah, so I ended up texting my god sister, and I was like, I know my god sister texted me, and I told her I was gonna be on my way down there. And she asked me, can I come over? So I told him, I was like, I'm gonna hit my god sister's house up, and then I'm gonna end up going over where you at. He was like, all right. At first, I really think Rio was gonna link for her. I think he was gonna be popping up. So I went on my god sister's house. I made TikTok. I'll pop the TikTok there right here. So yeah, we did a TikTok, and yeah, we talked for a little minute. I charged my phone up over there, and then I hit him up, and I told him I was gonna be on the way, and like we linked up at this nearby KFC, and like he actually did show up. So we linked up, and I think the first place we went to was to the crossings, and we were just walking around. Well, I was on the bike and he was walking, and we ended up getting with these one boys, and we start walking with them. I ain't gonna say names cause like shit don't got nothing to do with me, but yeah, we're just gonna call my homeboy Timmy. Yeah. So I was walking with Timmy, and yeah, we was walking through the crossings, you know, just chilling on some cool shit. And then we ended up going to the store to go get to go get some blacks. We hit up the store, they went and got some blacks. So now we're walking back to what is it called again? Let's go across the crossings.
Brookwood?
Oh yeah, no, that's not Brookwood.
Yeah, it is. That's Brookwood.
Brookwood.
Them houses?
Yeah, them little.
That's Brookwood. Them little 2-stories?
Yeah, they be like 2-stories.
That's Brookwood.
Okay, so yeah, we started going to Brookwood and shit. Dang, I'm low-key speeding this story time a little fast, but I don't even care. So yeah, y'all, we start going to Brookwood, and I ain't gonna say too much, but we went into this house. We're just gonna call it a broken up house.
Bruh.
We went into this broken up house, and then, like, it was my first time being in a broken up house. So I was low-key surprised and everything. I'll show y'all the video right here if it ain't too fed, but yeah, it was like a broken up house or whatever. And so we up in there, we chilling. They over there smoking the black and all that. They was smoking the black or whatever. So we just chilling. And I get up, I start to go look around the house for like 10 minutes. 10 minutes after looking around the house, ain't nothing happening. We chilling. My homeboy, or Timmy, downstairs. I think he's smoking like blacks or something, or whatever the fuck he doing. So yeah, we chilling. Oh, wait. Forgot to tell y'all. And we was talking to these boys. That's how we ended up going with these boys, because we was actually in Brookwood first. I just remembered, because we was riding around Brookwood talking, catching up and all that. So yeah, but Ree in the house, and that happened. They chilling. And yeah, so like, yeah, so the house was 2 stories. So I came from the upstairs and I came downstairs, and I just see I just see Timmy on his knees, and I'm like, what the fuck? Huh? So I just see Timmy on his knees, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I look, and the people that we was with all got guns to his head. And I'm like, what? And I'm low-key thinking they trolling, because, like, I never seen no shit like that before. So I'm not thinking too much of it. I'm just thinking they trolling. But I'm like, just in case they not trolling, let me go and jump out this motherfucking window. So I go to the window, and I end up jumping out the window. And when I jumped out the window, I'm still looking through the window because I'm trying to see if they trolling or not. Like, I can still see them, like, through the window. So I'm looking through the window. And one of the dudes that pointed the gun at him, he was like, bro, you good? I'm like, oh, shit, I already bet. So I get in. He was like, because he knew me and shit. So I get in, and I get back inside the window, and we just talking and shit. Nope, actually, and then I see that they had this nigga, and what they found on him or whatever. I don't know what was the cause for it. But yeah, so I was low-key shocked. And then I remember Timmy, he was like, bro, you just, like, what the fuck, you ain't do nothing, all this and that. And nigga, I ain't had no blink, like, I even be riding around like that. I just be on my bike, nigga. And this before I got shot, so I ain't feel like I was unsafe or whatever. So yeah, he like just started tripping on me. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I started asking people like, y'all, oh yeah, this nigga rolled off. He like, I forgot what the fuck happened, but he got the fuck on. I couldn't find him. So I'm asking niggas, y'all seen him? Everybody saying no. And I'm just like, damn. So I couldn't find him. So I was like, fuck it. My phone wasn't on. I wasn't finna call this nigga if he is not findable. So I went on the way home. It was about nighttime by the time I got home. And when I got there, I hit up my main mans. I hit up my brother. I hit up Marion. And I told him about what happened. He was like, yo, what the fuck? You good? All this and that. And Marion knew the dude. He was like, Barry on that, all this and that with the people. Not knowing who the people was. Now that he know who the people is, he not really on that because. So he was like, we on that and all this and that. So we added him in the car. This nigga not answering for like 10 minutes. His ass finally answered. And when he do answer, like he was like, my fault, bro. All this and that. He realized I ain't had nothing to do with it or whatever. And like, I don't know, he said, but he was like, tomorrow we on that, all this and that. I don't know what happened. I ain't talked to him. But yeah, and like updating shit, me and dude don't talk no more. Like, I don't know. I think he still think I did something. I don't know what made him think that, but tripping, whatever. But yeah, that's the story time on how my man got robbed. Guys.
You can't run from the glee like where the fuck is niggas at? I hit this bitch off 2 perks, he steady saying back, come back. Who the coldest at the rap, they already knowing that it's facts. If I see a op ain't ducking from the V shots to his back.